Hello lovelies, I'm back with a little video for you. This week I've been concentrating on Twinchies. Now Twinchies are a little card that measures 2 inches by 2 inches. Therefore you get Twinchies, like an inch with a twit in the front of it. Now I'm using flat double-sided paper this time around. I cannot read the brand on it. I'm very sorry. It's either Pirana one way or Rich Rana. I can't understand that font. I'm sorry, but I just thought I would measure up my little bit of. I've made this just a fraction bigger, like 2 1/4 inches, so that my little cards can fit on here very easily with the minimum of waste. This is a wonderful way of being able to put a larger picture onto double-sided tape, and I'm just going to get one to show you. So if I want to put this into a journal, because it's a very thin magazine, instead of putting glue on it and having it all bubble, I thought I'd get some flat double-sided paper and put the picture on there. Then I can put it into a large journal without any fear of distortion. And there's lots of other processes you can use this for too. You can put it through your die cutting machine. Well, you can do that with the other tape too, but that's just what I thought I'd show you. Okay, now I apologize for the light and dark in this video. It is late afternoon, early evening here, and I am just feeling like doing this now. I've not had a very healthy week, and therefore I haven't done any videos during the week. So I apologize for the lack of attention you've been receiving from me. But I just felt like sitting here doing something to show you. So peel off one side and throw that bit away. I was going to throw this piece away. I'm not concentrating very well. Oh, go away. It's holding onto my thumb. Okay, now I've got my little pieces of paper and cardstock ready to go. Now, do I want that? Yes, I want the yellow side up. I've already stamped and colored in my little image. This was from a set of stamps that I found as I was going through something yesterday. Whilst I haven't been crafting a lot this week, I've done these other Twinchies I'm going to show you very soon. I've done them over the last few weeks in preparation for today's video. But I found this set of stamps and I thought I really should use some of those. They're really gorgeous. I don't know what brand of stamp it is. I think it's by a brand that is called Creative. And they've got all these beautiful stamps in here. Let me just get something behind that so you can see them. There you go. So there's the little bird, and there are the love hearts and a piece of my hair stuck in there. We don't need that. Into the bin with you. So I've coloured him in. Here's an outline stamp, as you can see, and the hearts are full. So I've coloured them in, put some little musical notes and the word happiness, and I thought that would be just perfect to maybe brighten my ideas up a little, and I've just stuck that to the other page. Oh, wouldn't you know it, Ruth, you dodo? Okay, let's see if I can rescue this without destroying everything. Very carefully, very slowly. Phew! Okay, now let's get this little character on here before I go do anything else silly. Okay, now I've got this little bit of leftover tape at the end, so I'm going to try and preserve that by putting the paper back over the top and tamping it down. Let's hope it stays there. Now my little blade won't come up. Oh! So I won't waste this little piece of double-sided. I will keep that bit as long as it stays attached. And I'll put that back in the paper bag that I've got the rest of it in. I might just sit the mat on top of it. Hopefully that'll hold it down. That's my version of the story, and I'm sticking to it. Oh, golly. Now for the backing card, I've used the inside of a greeting card. I've kept the front, but I didn't want to keep the inside. So I've just cut it into the little piece that I needed for this. And bingo, there we have it. And because I've double-sided the backing card, I can then put it into a little journal, or I can use it on the front of a card if I wish to. Twinchies are so versatile. You can use them on the front of an ATC. You can use them in little journals or big journals, or as I said, on the front of a card. And wherever you choose to use them, they are just so gorgeous. Quick and simple to make, except when you've got butterfingers and a brain that's not working properly. My brain's having a temporary holiday this afternoon. Don't ask me why I turned the video on, but I did. Okay, let's get rid of this one. My bin is overflowing. I've been that lazy, I haven't emptied it. Okay, neither have I done any edging on this, so we'll pull out the walnut stain and my homemade block. I did the edging on there. I did that in pink. Just kitsch something or other, I can't remember. It's a Tim Holtz colour. One of the minis that I use. I can't remember the love of me what it is. That's how well my brain is functioning at the moment. I've seen my doctor, and because I've been sorting out my craft room, I have created a situation in my back where my muscles, because they have not been used to lift and carry boxes, have given up. So I'm on some very strong medication at the moment, and as you can hear, it's working for me, but it's not working for me if you follow my meaning. All right. The best of this is the fact that it was nothing sinister. I hadn't slept all week. I got a little bit of sleep last night, which was wonderful. But there's light at the end of the tunnel with this. It's nothing sinister like I was fearing. Perfection. So good. And that little one goes there. And we'll strip his back off him as well. Come back here. Thank you. In the bin. Oh, no, you did go in the bin. Good. I was going to say, or on the floor if you so desire. I will sweep you up with my mini broom in a minute. But it was a good piece of paper. It went in the bin. Okay, little tweezer. I love these reverse tweezers. They make life so much easier for me. Not perfectly straight, but that's okay. And there, my lovelies, we have another little Twinchie done. Now let me show you what I've been doing this week and the last couple of weeks. These were punched out die cut balloons that I've added onto here, and a little picture of the little flowers were from a book, and that backing paper I believe is a little piece of Lavinia with some book work on it, some book page, and I've just put them on there and stackled them up with the pretties. I think you can see that whichever way it goes. I've done just some of the flowers to make them stand out. Now these were very thick board cutter parts, and I stripped the backing cardboard off to make them a little bit thinner so that my pages wouldn't be so thick. A little piece of paper and another one there onto the whiteboard, and once again I've coloured it up with the Kindy Glitz. So that's those two. Then these, just to show you that you don't have to always use stuff that you make up yourself. If you get a card that you really, really like, you can turn it into an ATC very quickly. This particular card came with pretty backing, and it had these gorgeous things on the front of them, and they were literally placed like that on the card. And I took one look and I thought, yeah, Twinchies. So that's what I did. I cut the entire, this is all of the card, and there's more backing sheet underneath. It was green too, incidentally. And I've just cut them into 2x2s and put them onto another piece of board, and there you have it. You've got 3 little Twinchies that you can reuse for your own Christmas card, or as I said, on the front of a little envelope, so that if you've got a baggie you want to give things away. And I don't have a little one here at the minute. I'll use this. Now, if you can imagine this on the front of this envelope with a pretty little topper up here and some gorgeous ephemera in there for a Christmas gift, you could give that away without a problem in the world. People would think it's just lovely. So that's something else that you can do with Twinchies, and another source of them. And another source are these gorgeous clips that the beautiful Crafty Irina sent me back way when. She had altered office clips and put these on the top. And I've used a lot of them, and I had these two just sitting around here, and I thought, how gorgeous would they look on a Twinchie? So that's what I did. I literally cut the tape, the fabric off underneath the glide-on clip or the office clip, whatever you want to call it. Cut that off there, and then used some pretty good glue. No, that's not the one. This one, Quick Dry Adhesive. It's a Couture Creations brand. It's an Australian company, so I'm supporting local. But I thought they looked absolutely beautiful. And these will eventually make their way onto a little project that I will keep for myself, because I just absolutely adore these little things. Okay, so there's 2 more. Now, the quintessential life for me, one of my favorite creatures, is butterflies. And I have, a wonderful supply of butterflies. Before I show you that one, though, magazine pictures. Okay, a little bee, little basket with the flowers in it, and an empty basket, and a little bit of stuff that I had left over, so I cut into a wee shape using a punch that I've got. And there's another one for you. This is also out of a book, a little piece of fabric to tie in with the blue ribbon, and a tiny wee pink flower to bring out that piece there. So that's another way you can do Twinchies. Now for my butterflies. Stickers. Absolutely incredible creation. And if you've got the right paper, the right stamps, you can always dress them up a little bit with your glitter glues. The sticker was already foiled, so I didn't have to do any work with that one. This one was a die-cut butterfly. It comes in 2 pieces. You've got the very fancy top wing and the flatter, solid underwing. A little sticker on there, a little bit of washi tape, a little bit of paper from a book, and that's 2 types of butterflies that you can use. This is the same as the yellow one. I've just glittered the body, a little bit around his wings, or her wings, whatever, and some more on the stamps behind with paper again. Now this one is the foiled butterfly again, and I had a cutout that I put onto here and then just glittered some pretties around that one. And then there are the wooden die cuts that we get sometimes, these lovely wooden blocks. You can put those onto here too. They do get a little bit dimensional, but no more than if you've got 2 layers of paper with your little foam blocks underneath. So a little doily that I had already pre-cut on my die cut machine, stamping underneath it, a little sticker there that says "Be Amazed," and then I put some glitter glue on the outline of the butterfly. So that's 3 styles of butterfly that you can use, and they all look beautiful. And the last one is paper flowers. If you've got them, fold them in halves, fold them in quarters, shape them into a little butterfly shape, put some feathers underneath or some fibre of some sort, some little pearls, and 2 of these little fluffy stamens for the antennae. A little sticker underneath, a little bit more of a cutout there from something that was left over. And I think I've got some doily underneath there. Just checking. Yep. There's a little bit of the paper doily cut out there. And that's another way you can use, or you can use your stash. I've had all of these things in my cupboards for absolutely yonks. And I thought, right, what better way to use up my stash is to make some Twinchies, show you guys how easy it is, bring back today's project, and I would like to thank you very, very much for coming to visit with me. Yeah. My mind just went totally blank. I knew what I was going to say, and then it just went right out of my mind. Okay, so thank you very, very much, everyone. I do hope you like this video, and I will hope to see you back very, very soon with my next project, which will be... I know what I was going to show you. This, in my little book. Now, do you recognize the backing paper? Do you recognize it? You've been seeing this for the last few videos that I've been working on, stamping and coloring edges and all sorts of things. It's a working sheet that I was playing with, that I was working on. You know, when you do some stamping and you're stamping off and you use a piece of paper, I don't throw mine out. This is what I use them for. I use them to put things on into journals or on the front of cards because I like them. They're all a mix-match of colours and mix-match of stamping, all sorts of things. And I've just done some bordering around there. I put some glitter around the border. I put Twinchies on here. These are from magazines. This is the cardboard cutouts that I've thinned down. And that little flower I recreated. It was a white one, so I just slapped some ink on there and put some glitter on it. So there you go. That's what you can use your Twinchies for in a little journal. So as I said before, thank you very much for coming to see me, for putting up with my silliness today, and I do hope that you enjoyed the video enough to like it and leave a comment. And if you would subscribe to me, if you're not, I would really, really love to have you as a new friend. To my older friends who've been with me for weeks, months, and years, I thank you so very much for coming back to see me as well. This is Ruth, and I will catch you on the next video. Bye-bye for now.